Hello to all my fellow Premier X, also from other communities who are currently in a mission to make a change. Okay, yeah. Today we are sharing for the second time on how to earn every hour. And this live broadcast is currently live streaming from the Republic of South Africa. And the time now, it's past midnight, 32 minutes past midnight, South African time. Good morning, good evening, good day, good night. So you know where you are. We differ with time zones, but I'm still up. And this is the part 2 on how to earn every hour. Okay. And thanks for all those who have followed up. And we did have new signups. Some, of course, they are currently active and making a change in their lives. And welcome again to this wonderful program on Premier X. And many, of course, they did try to see if it works, since it has been working from last year. Well, I became on board last year, and I had to give it a try and see that it works. Of course, it does work. And I did exchange some of my TBC cranials on 50%. It's working pretty well. And since many of us, we are heading towards the end of the year, not exactly in 12 months, but because since we started earlier last year. So another part of us, or a certain number of Premier X members, especially those who are also members of the Billion Coin, we will be reaching 12 months soon. Of course, when you go through the arrangement of Premier X, it will explain to you after 12 months what will you be entitled for. So just read through, and Premier X, it's not a program or system whereby it will rely on its members to inject something in order to sustain itself, but it's got its own source, because it's a social newspaper online, or newspaper online, and then they have other things that they're doing as a social network. They've got a lot. Just go through the arrangement of Premier X, and then it will tell you, and how can one benefit from it. Not forgetting that from the Billion Coin mission statement, it was mentioned that every member in the Billion Coin it's entitled to invite or bring in merchants of all kinds from all corners of the world. So this is what has happened, and this is what is happening currently with Premier X. Premier X also, if I can explain it my way on that area, what I'm going to say is that they are a merchant because they are we're exchanging something. When we transact TBC cranials from our wallets on 50%, and then they will forward us Premier X coins called PNX coins worth $1 each. And then those coins someday they will appreciate. So when everything is done in orderly manner, and yes, every month depend on the type of membership that you have chosen. There is $25, $49, $99. So if you opt for $25, of course, you'll also transact TBC cranials. That will be equivalent to $25. That is equals to 50. If it's 49, of course, it will be times to 50% the cranial, TBC cranials, and the other 50%, which is $49 in Bitcoins. Okay, I hope we're clear. Same applies with the third membership, which is $99. Now, some of us are trying to help and invite our fellows to cash flow, but we don't advise people sorry, to fall into the fake exchanges or traps. And one will ask a question that what about Prina X? With Prina X, we don't just invite people into things, but remember, true leaders invite people. They don't force people, and they don't lie to people. They don't convince people, especially when it comes to currencies or money, if I can put it that way. Leaders don't find wrong ways on inviting people so that people can follow the right system or program. True leaders, what they do, they forever invite. Excuse me, it's cold in South Africa, as you can see. We are approaching winter. It's very cold. That's why I'm wearing this today. I know many of you are not familiar with me wearing a cape or something. So what is happening? True leaders will follow what I've already explained. But you look at the exchanges that are going around today. Wow, they've been trying their luck since from day one when TBC was launched. They've been promising this and that and that, and some they fall into those exchanges, and some they say sorry, and some of those exchanges, they're working fine, pretty well for them. They're making it, they're cashing out, and etc. But I, for one, I have not tried those exchanges because I know in order for me to know what is right or wrong, I'll go to TBC education section, where I'll get a guide about if there is a new exchanger. Then of course admin will guide me from the Bitcoin coin. So people, they just fall into private groups and making use of the wrong opportunities to ask people join those exchanges. But now I was just giving a clarity on why should we do a research about those exchanges. And secondly, on that, the owners of those exchanges, many people don't even know them. And who is benefiting at the end of the day? Those guys, not everyone, because their mission is different from our mission. Okay. Now, I just wanted to explain this part before I add something about Premier X, but I did brief you, my fellows, that what is Premier X, and it's exchanging, exchanging 50% of TBC when you opt for one of the three memberships that has been stated here. If you're interested in becoming a part of Premier X, of course, you will cash flow your TBC coins, right? We are still trying to bring in as much merchants as we can, legit merchants or reliable merchants, not just everyone, without exchangers, of course. Okay. No one benefits on exchanges, only the owners are benefiting because they're still applying the system of the banking system, sort of, yes. So I will just share something with you, but I will also narrate while you're still watching that, okay? Okay, as you can see here, this is the latest event in the Philippines, city called Tarlac. Yeah, Tarlac is one of the cities where I landed after my first day. Okay, my first day I landed in the international airport called, we can just say, in Manila, the main international airport. Okay, and then I had to be around Manila until the next day, and the next day that's where I met TBC leaders in the Philippines. The TBC president was also present in the we drove from the city to here in Tarlac. Okay, so I had to be around there for over a month, learning about the Billion Coin. What is it? Believe you me, the mission is still good, and no other program or system has the same mission, TBC. But you have to understand it very well. Read, as you can see on the blog today and previous days, till if you go back till 2016, you'll understand it. That's the only way. And then you can also cash flow if you want. You can allow someone to take you through on cash flow training. There are coaches, and of course not for free. Now, this picture here represents the latest event presentation in Tarlac, Philippines about Premier X, and I'll just yes. So we have a lot to do. If you can go through the whole arrangement or setup of Premier X, you'll understand how to earn every hour. I've already explained about that. And there are links that I've posted on a description section. Once you become a member, of course, we will detect that from the system that, oh, you have now joined, and how to proceed with your membership arrangement. It's monthly, of course. It's not a once-off, because once you become a member and start with your membership, you have to update it every month. And then every month you'll also be earning Premier X coins that are called PNX coins. I said they're worth $1 each, but in time they will appreciate from $1. So I think everything is clear, and we have a balanced situation here. Okay, so I will also take you through again from another slide, just to show you on how to understand the benefits of Premier X. But remember, our main concern now is to do what? To bring in merchants, reliable merchants, legit merchants. And I'm going to explain quite a few things before I go off, okay? So that you can understand why we are introducing Premier X into our fellows, and why we're inviting our fellows in Premier X. Yes, you'll understand that. Okay, let's check again. Share. Okay, we have another slide here. I think many of you are familiar with this brother here or fellow. He's a TBC leader in the Philippines. We worked together. He trained me in 2016. We did a lot in the Billion Coin. I was his guest. He trained me. He went all out before we extended the membership number in South Africa. He was there for us. He was there for most of the TBCs around the globe, of course. And then he was also present in Tarlac on our latest Premier X updates. He's there helping our fellows on how to earn hourly, and also how to exchange their TBC on 50% Kringles, and also 50% on Bitcoin. So I've already explained that part. So I'm just showing you the latest. We're going to be having quite a number of events in the Philippines, South Africa. We are still helping other fellows from other lands as well, but it is working pretty well. Then I'm going to explain something else again. Okay, let's just hold on there. So what we need here is something that will take us through while we're still on a TBC building phase. Okay, we cannot reach our bridge on an empty or hungry stomach. That's for sure. But there will be something that we'll be doing in order to reach our destiny on full strength. Okay, now I'm sharing another one. Whoop. Okay, so here we have the creator of Premier X. Yeah, that's another reason why we are in Premier X, and On the other side, yes, of course, we are still on the building phase of the Billion Coin. We all understand that, and we have to follow the agreement, not breaking the agreement. Then you know what to do from the block. So this is the creator of Premier X, and then these are the sons or to him. Okay, this is the Premier X owner and his two sons. Okay, we are in touch with him anytime. Okay, he's helping us a lot to understand the whole concept, because we were taught from the Billion Coin that we have to ask questions and question everything. Since we are doing the same on the Billion Coin, and this gentleman here, he's actually a reasonable man. Everyone can get along with him. So beyond that, I can't say much, but here's the owner. Okay, he's here to help us. He has listened to us, who we are, and he's sharing with us a lot. And he is here to accept our crinkles of TBC on 50%. What is that we want, gentlemen? So we will be having more things in the near future. Okay, let's check another one. And then let's just go through here. We are deeply concerned that we have to do something, guys. Admin has played its part, and they've created a wealth for everyone. So it's entirely up to us to do certain things. Okay, we cannot expect the admin to spoon feed us. Okay, let's check now here. Okay, I've already explained about that part, that leaders don't force people to follow. They invite them on a journey. That's what we're doing on Premier X. Of course, even in a true leadership of TBC, we don't force anyone. We invite people, leaders invite people. We don't convince anyone, especially when it comes to monies. We don't trick people, because if we do that, at the end of the day, it is gonna catch up with us. We are in this world together, so we have to help each other. Okay. Okay, I'll be taking you through now to the last slide. Okay, and where we'll be explaining about Premier X in brief. I love to explain that part until our fellows understand exactly where we are going from here. That is very important. Yeah, because they do have some questions. Of course, if we do have answers, we will respond accordingly to those questions. But if you don't have answers, of course, we will refer to the next meeting, or yeah, something, but we will work out something. Okay, and let's just check something quickly here. Then after that one, we will end this part. Of course, if there are questions, you can just drop the question on the top chat there. But not forgetting also to say hi and thanks to everyone who are currently watching. And I see your questions there on the chat box. Hi, brothers. It's good to see all of you again. I'm glad that you're here. But let us help each other. Okay. Now, okay. Right. Let's share now the last slide. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is a business concept of Premier X. Okay, first, you become what? A member, as you can see there. Once you're a member, of course, you'll have access to Premier X social network, and then thirdly, you'll exchange your TBC to PNX coins. I said PNX coins, they are called PNX coins. That is monthly because you'll be paying your membership monthly, meaning you will also exchange your TBC Kringles every month, you see, on a 50% base. Okay, this is what most of us are willing to do, as long as the whole arrangement is legit. But remember, no discount when you do that, okay? You work on a right scale, and you know what to do. Then you'll receive, of course, PNX coins monthly. I've explained that. And then listen to this one, that's number 5. It says, you will exchange your PNX coins when you want, which is true, to what? To Bitcoin, Ethereum, and etc. But since I've mentioned that PNX it's something else, it's not an exchanger, but it's here to help us. I will advise people not to exchange PNX coins now. I will explain why. Reason being, the more PNX you have or PNX coins you have, you stand a chance on this one. 40% of the company's net profit returns to members as shareholders yearly after 12 months. That is doing 40%. But if you want, you can also add more PNX coins. You understand? Then you stand a chance on that 40%. That's the reason why I'm saying don't exchange now. You can if you want, because there is an exchange already. You will know as soon as you become a member the name of the exchange, and you can do it practically, but don't do it. You stand a chance by injecting more PNX coins. Okay, remember, currently they're worth $1 each, but in time they are going to appreciate. So why should you jump quickly and make utilize what you are building? Okay, so that's another one. And then you have a 10% referral bonus, of course, if you invite people and depending on what membership level. But after your presentation, one will opt for $25, $49 or $99. Okay. You also have a 10% downline at PEX. At PEX, when I first knew about AdPEX, they're like shares. Okay. Some years back, there was a company called JSS, just been paid under the owner or creator called Manfred. Okay. So that's where we've learned what AdPEX are. They're like shares and you can benefit a lot. And in Premier X, if you can first purchase 100 AdPEX worth $1,000, then every hour we'll start earning, and then we'll take you through on how to make those shares work for you right up to salary building. Okay, if you want, this is another additional benefit. Okay, except the PNX coins that you're getting monthly, you know, and other benefits. Okay, so 40% I've already explained. 40% of the company's net profit returns to our members as shareholders. As a shareholder, sorry, payouts 4 times yearly, meaning they'll combine 4 payouts equals to 40%. That's per annum. Yes, you can also earn on purchasing products, because Premier X, they have a product. Once you become a member, there is on the first page, you'll just opt somewhere on one of the options. It will take you through to the products. Herbs, they've got quite a number of stuff. Like I've explained, there's also a social network, like a newspaper online. They have a lot. Okay. And then lastly, after 1 year, 12 months, I said I will explain that one. Now let me just summarize it. It says here, after 1 year as a member, you are qualified for free vacation at our hotel in Phuket. Can you see that? In Thailand, that is 1 to 3 weeks, depends on your membership. Now, remember I said they don't rely on us paying the membership or buying the PN, the pegs or ref shares. They have their source of income. So they're not here to scam anyone. We liaise with the owner anytime. So they have what? Let's check again. They have their hotel in Phuket. Their hotel, okay, meaning all these benefits. They had them in place before we even thought of joining Premier X. That's another thing. Okay, I think we are clear on this one. Once you become a member, we take you through, and then you can check our YouTube channels. We always post there. Our fellows from the Philippines, they have their updates on the Facebook. Of course, there is a Premier X Facebook page. We will include you on the page once you become a member and take you through. Yes, there are good testimonies. Believe you me, you can check us on Facebook. People are making a difference anytime, whenever they want. But others, of course, they are building from what they've already accumulated. They are letting those benefits work for them. Okay, so remember, learn how to earn every hour. This is the part 2. Okay, we had part 1. You have seen part 1, and you can just do a playback on a part 1. Part 2 will have part 2, part 3, like that, like but different topics. Okay, so I would say from the Republic of South Africa, the time now it's 5 minutes past 1 a.m. And thanks for your time, and we're looking forward to make use of our TBC Kringles on 50%. And we also have training this site. We will coach you. And also on the Billion Coin, we have cash flow trainings. But of course, we will love to do what is best to our fellows around the globe. And currently, you are listening to this broadcast from the Republic of South Africa. And many of you, you know where to find me. You know me, and you know you're talking to. And bye for now. And subscribe. And the links are there if you want to become a part of this arrangement. And bye for now.